Hey everyone, it's Devin Burke, your health and performance coach, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about a very important topic, stress mastery. So a lot of people think about stress, they think about stress management. But what I want you to think about is becoming a master of your stress. How do you know that you are a master of your stress? Well, it's number one, it's when you understand it and you apply consistently techniques to shift it. Stress management is sort of, it's sort of a weaker sort of going through the motions and trying to do certain things, but not doing them consistently or not really understanding what you're doing. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some simple techniques that you can apply to your life to become a master of your stress. So let's first talk about how you become a master. Number one, it's understanding and realizing that until you become aware of what's causing you stress, you're not going to be able to effectively master it. Oftentimes we go throughout life and we're just not really present or take the time to really think about, well, what is causing me stress? And to be honest, we could be stressed out about anything. It can be the smallest little thing. Everything in life could be perfect, but you could still find something to be stressed about. So it's important to have a practice that allows you to connect with, well, what is causing me stress right now? And that could be as simple as just asking yourself that question. The second part of that is understanding where you store stress in your body and how you actually are feeling stress. Because most stress today is mental emotional stress. It's not physical stress. It's mental emotional stress that becomes physical stress. And we store stress in our body. So a lot of times we store it in our neck and shoulders. That means we get tight neck and tight shoulders, or maybe we store it in our stomach. Maybe we have digestive issues, or maybe we store it in our lower back, or maybe in our face. Our face becomes tight and tense. So it's important to understand, where do you store stress in your body? So number one, what causes you stress? And number two, where are you storing that stress in your body? Those are the first two steps to becoming a master of your stress. Now, once you know, number one, what's causing you stress, and number two, where you're storing that stress, the next thing you need to do is have a simple technique and strategy to release that stress. There's a number of ways that you can release stress, from exercise to meditation to breathing to mental reframing. So we'll talk about some of the simplest ways to release stress in the moment. And one of the easiest and simplest ways to release stress from the body in the moment is simply using your breath. This can be in a form of meditation, or it literally can just be you taking time to just breathe. Oftentimes we get so caught up in life that we forget to breathe. And think about it, when somebody jumps out and scares you, what's the first thing you do? You hold your breath. And that's the last thing that we need to do. We need to breathe, we need to expand, we need to move that energy out of our body. So a simple breathing technique could be as simple as breathing in through your nose, in deep down into the diaphragm, and out through your mouth, and counting up to 10. You do this 2, 3, 4, 5 times, consciously focusing on your breath, and all of a sudden you'll notice it's sort of like a dial gets turned down in your energy, and you're able to sort of get to that centered, more peaceful place to then go on with the rest of your day. Simple technique. Now, become a master of your stress. Number one, you have to remember this technique. Because again, oftentimes we go throughout life, things are happening in our day, stress happens, but guess what? We don't remember a simple technique to breathe, right? What do? We go through the motions. We maybe go to the kitchen and eat something, or maybe we kick the dog or get in a fight with the wife. So it's important that you are consistent with your practices. Consistency is so important to mastery. So again, picking one simple technique to release that stress out of your body is the way that you're going to become a master of your stress. Now, stress is related to every single disease. Literally every single disease on the entire planet we can link back to stress. That's why it's so important that you learn to become a master of your stress. One specifically is insomnia. Now, people don't realize that the reason why they're having trouble sleeping isn't because they are not taking the right sleep supplements or have the best sleep mattress. It's simply because they're not aware that they have chronic stress, and they don't have a strategy to release that stress out of their bodies. And 6 out of 10 Americans have sleep challenges. So it's really important, because sleep literally is the number one factor when it relates to our energy and health. I mean, you could miss a meal or skip exercise for a day, but if you don't sleep for a night, it has a tremendous impact on your energy and your health. So it's really important if you have issues with sleep that you learn to become a master of your stress. And I have a web class that I'd love to invite you to join. You can click the link below in the description where I talk more about this specifically. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Go out, become a master of your stress by number 1, understanding what's causing you stress, number 2, understanding where you're storing that stress, and number 3, consistently practicing a stress management technique as simple as breathing. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.